So I think I figured out why people tend to have some streaking issues, like white streaks on the house when you're soft washing. I actually got a chance to talk to, in my opinion, the king of soft wash, Cody from Southeast Soft Wash. I just chatted with him briefly via text last night, and he brought up an idea that I didn't think about. It's like I was kind of aware of it because I kept smelling it, but I didn't put two and two together. And when he said it, I was like, that's probably what it is. So sometimes you can have a cross-contamination between your buffer tank and your SH, or some SH, or some, I believe what happened in my case is I bought a brand new, well, it wasn't brand new. I bought a tank from a guy on Craigslist, IBC tote, and I think the guy tried to clean it out with bleach. It's either that scenario, because I'm pretty sure I've been smelling it, like when I opened it. So let me just wind this back really quick. I had a tank that my dad had found originally. It was a 275 IBC tote, and it was just dirty as all get out. I watched a couple YouTube videos on how to clean IBC totes. They said, put it a whole like 2 bottles of like Dawn soap in there, and then fill it up with water. It'll be all bubble bath like, and then let it sit for a day, and then use a dump valve to just open up the mouth of it and let it dump all out. And then after that, put a bunch of baking soda in it, like 2 boxes of baking soda, fill it up with water again, let that sit again, and then it should be clean. And I did that, but this tank was so dirty. It was so dirty, like that did not help. So anyway, I ended up going to Craigslist, found an IBC tote, 275 gallon for 65 bucks. And yeah, it was really clean when I got it. So that was one of the first things I was looking for, like how clean is this thing? Open the top, I could smell the cleanliness. And I wasn't thinking at the time, because I was just new, just getting started, which I still am. I just thought it had a clean smell. I wasn't realizing, hey, that's bleach. All your life, you smell bleach in different environments, when the bathroom gets clean or whatever, or clothes or whatever, and it just has that association of like a clean smell. So I was mildly aware that it was bleach, just like on a subconscious level, but it just had a clean smell to me. And then when I talked to Cody last night, he said he had seen this happen before, where there's a cross-contamination in the tank somehow. Now, it's either that this guy sold me a tank that he tried to clean out with bleach and it has some residual bleach in the tank, or I'm somehow cross-contaminating with my plumbing. Maybe I need some check valves on there. I'm not entirely sure. Everything in my mind, it should not cross-contaminate, but I'm not a master plumber. I kind of learned along the way. I've been bumping my head a lot. But I equate that to me learning a lot. So yeah, hope this video helps some of you all. Look for that bleach smell. That doesn't even make sense. You can't look for a bleach smell. Smell for the bleach smell. If you smell that in your buffer tank, then you may be cross-contaminated, and that may cause you to leave white streaks on your job because you're actually not thoroughly rinsing it. Quick workaround that was also suggested by Cody. If that happens to you, you need to just hook your water supply line that you have hooked up to the customer's house. Use that as a rinsing hose to rinse things down after you've sprayed it off with your solution. So that's a expert veteran tip from the king of soft wash himself. I really appreciate that, and that's really going to help us going forward. It's boosted my morale knowing that there's some solution, because it's nothing like when you have an issue and like you feel like there's no answer to it. You don't foresee any way around this, and now I have renewed hope. So thank you, Cody. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the guys that have been very supportive for, you know, a nuisance like me getting into the game and just bumping my head continuously. Like, I don't think I've ever banged my head this much. And I thought it would be simple, you know. I thought it would be like, oh, okay, you know, we're just washing houses, like, it's, you know, solution and water, and how crazy could it get? I didn't know I had to learn how to become a plumber. I had to learn how to become a carpenter. I had to learn how to become an electrician to a small degree. And you know, you need to know these things, because you have to replace these things unless you want to open your wallet and pay people every time something happens. And like yesterday, just quickly off the subject, yesterday one of my three-way ball valves broke. I don't know how. I wasn't near it when it broke. When I came back to the truck, it was broken. Maybe there's so much pressure in the line. I have no idea. They're plastic three-way ball valves. And yeah, I had to replace that thing. You know, I had to take out the heat gun, you know, and, you know, soften up the tube a little bit and pull that off and replace it and whatnot. And, you know, just resplice another one. But, you know, I mean, that's very simple stuff. It didn't take long at all. But that's something like a month ago I would not have known anything about or how to do. So you got to learn these skills. All right, guys, hopefully this video helps someone out there. I just feel like if we can get as much information out there as possible, it could just make a much more smoother transition for other people. That's what I'm trying to do, because I really appreciate the people who've left information for me to learn. But I've still had a lot of, like I said, bumps and bruises. So I want to take the issues that I'm finding and then make that a little bit smoother for somebody else. So hopefully this helps you guys. See you in the next one.